Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Order of Battle World War II. We're here in the Red Steel DLC. And this is the 5th mission at Kharkov. I guess most of the Battle of Kharkov has already passed though. Also, yeah, exactly. I think it's pretty much done. So we'll be dealing with the aftermath here. Yeah, it's May 1942. The string of Soviet offensives after the Battle of Moscow comes to an end when the Wehrmacht manages to encircle overstretched Red Army forces south of Kharkov. Taking a look at the specializations, we're building up for, I guess, Guards Army gives me a free Corps KV-1, and all Guards Infantry gets better in high cover terrain. Shark Army will also be pretty neat, so I'll be looking forward to those two. Not really sure what to expect from Order 227. I mean, I know what the order encompasses, but like allocates an NKVD commander to our army. I don't. He prevents units from retreating but increases the risks of getting annihilated. So I'm getting more damage, but it's less likely they'll retreat. Right. Well, we'll see how that goes. I like pilot rotation a lot as well. Just makes it cheaper to repair them. So that's pretty neat. Scrambling is also very good actually, so that's something that I would pursue as well over pilot rotation actually, but I want the commendations that are historical as well. Like I'm gonna take Order 227 over scrambling, even though I think scrambling is better. At any rate, let's just get started with Kharkov here. We'll see. The situation is probably going to be as bad as at Kerch. Like, I cannot imagine that we are going to be doing better. But, well, this is the last year that we are going to be on the defensive, really. And with the next DLC, I do expect to have mostly offensive scenarios, of course. With, yeah, I can't really think of a whole lot of exceptions for the Russians. I mean, there might be a defensive scenario in Budapest 45, something like that, like hold Budapest against some German offensive again, but barring something like that, there are not a whole lot of German offensives, I guess, after Kerch that are really that noteworthy to make a full mission about, I think. Anyway. Bad news, Commander. Our offensive south of Kharkov made good progress initially when the southern front attacked from Izium westwards on May 12th. But just a few days later, the enemy brought in massive air power that severely limited our advances. Finally, on May the 18th, the Wehrmacht launched a determined counteroffensive that threw back our overextended forces attempting to retake Krasnograd. The enemy has obviously recovered from our offensive and is fielding upgun tanks and Stugs, which are negating the advances of our tanks. Now the Germans seek to pocket our entire attack force by cutting the line Bavenkovo-Petrovskaya. This would not only spell doom for the encircled troops, the enemy would also be able to threaten Izium, our main staging ground. Further north, our gains may be lost again too, as strong enemy forces now threaten key locations east of Kharkov. Such a huge defeat would surely throw us into the strategic defensive again and enable the Germans to launch a new all-out summer offensive this summer. Prepare for massive attacks from multiple directions, supported by heavy airstrikes. Even if you cannot prevent our forward units from getting cut off, make sure German attacks do not lead to a complete breakdown of our defenses. So we hold 3 primary objectives, which we have to, I guess, do, and those are, I don't know what this is, Okovatka, Kupiansk, Izium, that's 2, 3, 4, okay. Hold Volchansk, okay, so it's Volchansk for 5 turns. So then enemy attacks against our northern flank until we're ready to deploy reinforcements. 50 RP, 10 CP, plus 3 air CP. It's interesting that that's a main objective then. So if I don't get that main objective, do I still get to continue? Shouldn't it be a secondary objective then? That's weird. Never lose Izium. Losing our primary staging ground in this region would be a disaster. They are pretty close though, although there are mines. So it's unlikely they'll actually take it. But they do have some pretty powerful forces here. Secondary objectives, hold 1 secondary objective. Even if we are unable to relieve them now, our trapped comrades need to hold out and to tie up as much enemy forces as possible. So I do get some supplies from these areas as well, it seems like. Although, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll get 2 specialization points though, so it's probably pretty difficult. Destroy 5 enemy tanks. Tank losses force the enemy to still field more outdated tanks. Success awards a new commander in the next battle. Less Panzer IV F2s or Panzer III Ls present at Voronezh. Special event British aid. More British aid has arrived via the Arctic convoy route recently, enabling us to use more foreign equipment. The 1st Corps UK tank deployed to refunds 4 CP is still present after 1 turn. Alright, fair enough. Let's see. First of all, let's take a look at that infantry. I still need to get these guys at higher experience for them to become guards. So what's the difference here? 18, 26. I can go for 26. It's fine. And I can actually go for elites, I guess, most of the times. I actually get to wield more tanks now. I might actually want to upgrade this Valentine. Hey. Why can I not upgrade this? Is there something wrong here? Why can I not... I can't open the purchase screen even. And now I cannot deploy any units. That's very weird. I also can't open it by pressing U. Alright, well, I guess I can do it now. It might have to do with some weird stuff with the screen or something. I don't know. I guess reloading did the trick. So, yeah, let's go back to giving these guys leads here. We'll see how many points we'll have left. Not too many, it seems like. How many do I get? This 35, so it's probably going to be a pretty heavy battle. Now, I guess that the only... Like, the Lee is an American tank. It's not a British tank. But I wonder if they also don't mind the Lee, basically. I mean, they do say British tank. Nothing else. Well, we'll just have to see whether it works, I guess. Anyway, let's repair these as well. It's pretty expensive for my air forces. Holy cow. Maintaining an elite air force is very expensive. Alright, so I have 88. I'm not gonna deploy the Hurricane most likely. Actually, most likely, yeah, I can only deploy 3 planes again. It's a bit of a disaster. Gerhard Barkhorn. I know him from every single other mission already. Right, I suppose that it's probably best to go for a local air superiority. So I'm gonna put my fighters pretty much in one basket up here, and then hope to at least try to get some superiority here and then make my way further down. Like, there's just no way that they can be everywhere, and I don't think I should try to go for that. Rather than I should just be, you know, trying to defend these local areas. At least when it comes to the air. Nothing can be done, I guess. Let's get one of the T-34s and upgrade it. I can't. It's too expensive. Alright. Well, basically I need to protect that area, so I will be... They're not gonna cross the river that way. So I guess I will be placing an artillery there. This is a heavy already, so that is looking pretty good. These guys, I will have to retreat back across the river. And then basically if I pull these guys back to here, then I can put something else in this hex as well, which should give me pretty decent protection, I think. No, I don't have the points left even to upgrade it to Matilda. Well, I guess the Valentine, what is your movement? Six. Or is it? Yeah. They're not stellar, but I guess I can put them there. The unit is technically free, so... You guys are going to retreat over to this side to protect there. I don't need all that many extra units in this area, I think, either. I might actually deploy the anti-tank. But then I need one more artillery over here, and I guess that should be fine. That's the way it looks to me, and then I can hold this area pretty effectively. Getting these guys in here, being across the river. I don't expect them to go there immediately, otherwise I'll have to move into the woods. Then here we have the conscripts and the mines. I'll have to see how that goes. I might have to shift some forces that way. But then the biggest fighting is going to be around this area. So we definitely need to hold at least one of the objectives at all times. So basically I need to make a defensive stand somewhere, pull back, and probably try to defend Rojestenveskove. Or yeah, that seems to be the most defendable, or otherwise this area. But I think it's going to be this with the airfield. And then we have these woods on this side, some woods on this side, and woods on this side. I think that's the most defendable area for the moment, and I should try to defend that while actively trying to get some troops over to move towards this side. I can never lose Izium. I can actually deploy some forces in that pocket. I guess I will. Only one though. Let's get some heavies in there. That's the only unit I get to deploy. There. How likely is the enemy to go and throw an offensive here as well? I guess pretty likely. They might actually try to get through here. I don't like the way those things look. Let's get some heavies over here. There's a lot of space to be covered, to be honest. And then we also have this. Enemy cannot really cross through here. And they're not likely to cross here, but then they'll just quickly destroy this and then move upon Izium, I think. That's how it seems to me, at least. So let's get another artillery going. At least one of the KVs. That's pretty heavy duty. And I guess one of the guards. We're at 19. I have to say it's pretty tricky, but they're also likely to come and attack through that side, I think. So let's get an artillery in here, and then we can potentially hold that pretty well. If they're gonna come, yeah, they're probably also gonna come through here, like go up there. That's definitely a thing, I think. Let's put these guards, and I guess I can still put one more T-34, so they can basically just go multiple directions. And that's it for deployment, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. Let's get started. I'm sure they have the initiative here again. Some heavy artillery. So whatever areas here I can retreat into, I will. These guys will die with a single blow, obviously. I would be very surprised if these guys actually survived. I don't see that happening. Especially if they don't retreat. They'll retreat now. But they will get across the river, yeah. Attack these, push them aside, and take Petrovskaya. No real shocking things happening here. We have 15 turns actually, so 15 turns is not even that much. I mean, looking at the size of this map, it's pretty big. And it means they're encircled. I wonder if they'll immediately go into the yellow. They likely will. Actually quite happy this tank decided to attack there. Makes my job a bit easier, since if they were to attack that tank, that would have probably been the worst of it. Although these guys will probably die anyway. Enemy now has 2 and 3 stars of experience. I thought they had more actually at the beginning. Are they losing experience already? I wonder. Kind of had the feeling they had more stars of experience before that. Bye-bye. They actually are already over the river. That makes things complicated, actually. I had really hoped that they would not have done so yet, actually. Wow, this map is huge. It takes super long. We're watching 5 minutes of enemy movement. It's a lot. Uh-oh. I don't like this. I had hoped that I'd be able to choke that off. Okay, actually that was their turn, huh? Alright, so they got really close. Yeah, let's start sending these out. Basically, I want to hold around this city, so let's pull you back. Well, put you in sleeping mode. Need to get some AA going as well. Let's move you in here for now. Yeah. These guys are in trouble though. I might actually try to get them through here. Who knows how effective that is? Probably not too effective, if I'm honest. But we'll see. So yeah, let's lock it off like that for now. And you need to go down as well. Basically, I'm just looking to get my guys in pretty decent defensive positions around this city. We just have 30 in this one as well, so if we try to hold this, that's probably going to be my best bet. Getting around this is... Sure, I think moving in here might actually also be my best bet over here. Silly as that sounds. Let's try to hold the bridge there. You will move up. T60 down here. You'll stay put. Right. They're already here, which does complicate things quite a bit. Let's get you in here. You're pretty much gonna die. Yep. Another problem is these. So... I'll get them in the woods for delaying action, but the fact that I don't really have that much here is actually a pretty big problem. I'll try to get in the AT there as well. I guess for now, the best I can do is do this. And actually just pull you back. That kind of sucks, but... That still does look to be the best outcome for now. Yeah, you actually have this in range. I'm actually going to attack the artillery. I think might actually be pretty dangerous. Nope. You're as good as dead. Yeah, I need to leave at least some unit on Izium. And that's it. That's a long, long range. So I need to abandon this position here too for fear of the enemy artillery. It's just too dangerous. And you can't defend under such fire, pretty much. It's just impossible. Obviously they're dead. They will link up now, I would say. In some form, probably. Oh, they can even go around that. Ugh. That's pretty bad. They didn't even take any damage. They held out, but not looking too great. That's also gonna hurt, yeah. I think enemy air superiority will remain a nasty problem for a while. Okay, so these guys definitely won't make it out. And they're dead. That enemy unit actually in some way does prevent me from retreating with the KV for a bit too. Please don't retreat. Come on. No, they will. Uh-oh. Yeah, that really sucks. I really thought that they would hold out. Oh, they're attacking this. I guess that's better for me. This is a pretty big choke point. So it's not that bad then. Are they're gonna link up? I actually think it's pretty surprising to see that they have such poor supply. Ah, there we are. I don't know what they are doing there. That's very weird. Yeah, they're dead. So they're holding them down at least, like these tanks, just not doing such a great job for the moment. They don't take damage back though, that's unfortunate. We retreat in here, that will give them an escaping chance. That would be ideal. Yeah, okay, great. So they did. Special event trapped. Our fears have turned into a grim reality. Once again, large red army formations are cut off. For now, their supply situation is still acceptable, but no doubt our comrades will suffer heavily under further enemy attacks. Indeed they will. There are too many units inside the pocket, and just can't get there. Too bad. At any rate, I'm gonna wrap things up here for a bit. So I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this first episode. And if you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. See you then. Bye-bye.